Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and once again I want to apologize because I can't read a calendar and no time. So I apologize for the goof this morning of people thinking it would be an early morning stream when in fact it was a stream as regular. However, I will make it up to you. I promise you I will make it up to you. I say that because March is an awesome month, and for 1 week in March, I'm going to be streaming every day. So we'll see how it goes, but that should align with what we're looking for, and it'll be a lot of fun. So I do apologize for the miscommunication this morning, but I'm glad that you came back to join and see how it goes. Pontus, day, Dom, day, every day. Just about to turn midnight here in Sweden, so I'm just popping in to say good night, have fun. Good night, Pontus, have a good evening. Hey, Jess, what's going on? Dom, welcome, good sir. Welcome. Yeah, but you can go back and watch the rest if you're interested to do so, if you're more inclined. Yogi, what's going on? Eric, hello. I wish it was spring. Yeah, it's spring break called, I'm taking time. I'm taking a week off work, and we're going to stream board games. So, yeah. It's going to be a fun time. All right. We are here to play episode 6. As I already gave all my thoughts on how this game is in episode 5. If you go back and rewind to the end because you don't want to hear my shrill voice as I play the game, you will get that information for you to consume and see what I think about it. But as far as everyone knows, I'm still going. Hey Eileen, how's it going? So since I'm still playing, which means I like it, right? Hey Mikey likes it. So we are going to continue with our adventure with our mistlings. Last time we tamed 3 mistlings last time, which was pretty epic. That was a pretty epic go of it, and the third one was one that I was really interested in, which was the Shade Claw. So we did tame a young Shade Claw, and I'm super pumped to see how we use this creature. So I might be taking it along with me because it seemed a little chaotic, and I liked it a little bit. Okay, before we begin, just want to say thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Let's go ahead and get down to the table. We got some story to do. We got some dragon catching to do. Mistling wrangling to do. We have to find out why these Fae and the dragons are not getting along and all that good stuff. So join me. Let's dive down to the table. Alright. So where we left off, we unlocked 1, 2, and 3 of the ones on here. We flipped over this. We were barely able to do stuff, which makes me super happy. I've got a ridiculous amount of money, and I'm hitting max capacity on Essence. So I decided to go to one of these Z locations to kind of figure out if that's a place where we spend Essence, what these things are. Last time, I believe we went here. And we did see that there's a way to get some mistlings and gain some essence if we needed some, so it was a little bit friendly with it. Hey Matt, how's it going? So instead of going to the city this time, we're going to go to Z13, which is one of the original places that we went to. And we will go to the Adventure Journal. I know that there's the app out there, but I covered the app in my response. And if you notice, I'm not using the app. So... And if you know me, you know I love app-based, I love games that do voiceover narration and have an app to deal with it. This one just didn't hit. So if you want to hear my thoughts on that, that's in the previous video as well. Okay, so we're going to Z13 on here to say where we're going to go first before we start. And it says, the entrance to the ruins collapsed after the violent tremor. We can track the local mistling. So it said draw all tier 1 and tier 2 mistlings from the random combat deck. You may tame one of them by spending the required amount of essence, then start an available adventure, or we can explore the ruins. We do have secret exit on our handy dandy sheet here, right there. We got secret exit because we did find that as well. We got him started on the app. Yeah, hey Greg, how's it going? We can visit another place, which means we could go someplace else if we don't want to do it. We're going to do the track the local mistlings because we've got a ton of essence and it's burning a hole in my pocket and I need to spend it. So we're going to draw all tier 1 and tier 2 mistlings from the random combat deck, and I may tame one of them. So we'll go in and see what randoms we have to choose from. Let's do this and that and that. So our first is our Charizard. I'm sorry, Young Emberling, which is a tier 2 that you can see right up here. It says tier 2. And the other one is a Young Gaidon, which is a tier 2. The other one is a tier 3. Now, this guy, I did a paint job on a lot of minis yesterday, and I'm like, if y'all hate it, I completely understand. I tried my best. So these are both tier 2. This one costs 2 essence, and this one costs 1 to train. So we can, we can determine which we're gonna do. So I've already got 2 earth-based mistlings, right? I've got the Young Bulb, and I've got the Galomo. No, and then I've got the Furple as a water one. So I've got 2 ones already. So I'm going to grab my Charizard finally. So I've got a ton, so I'm going to spend 2 essence to tame my Charizard. So once it's tamed, I'm going to get the Charizard stuff. So let's start with that. I need to grab... So with that, I need to grab my book of stuff, and we're going to input what we've got. So it says once we've tamed it, so we just get to pay the cost. We pay the cost to be the boss, so we'll pay the 2. Where do you belong? Where do you belong? Oh, right here. Beep, beep. Gotcha. All right, and then it says so tamed 62, 66, and 67 of our Young Emberling. I don't even have to fight it. It's just my friend. So we have our little guy. So 62. 63. That's going to get flipped over. 65, 66, which is going to be his special ability, bonus action, Fire Nova. Deal 6 willpower damage in range 3. Woohoo! We will get his quest story card, so we'll have to get the Ember keyword if we need to. And then we are going to get his starter cards, which is Lava Lash. Deal 3 willpower in range 3. You may spend 2 Ember to trigger. That's 2 of those. We've got Flaming Bite. Move, attack, pierce 1, deal 1 burn in range 1. 2 of those. And then finally, the Flame Burst. Deal 2 willpower to each opponent in range 2, plus 2 willpower for every 4 Ember you have. Do not discard your Ember. So if we hit, so we can do a pretty big blast, but we've got our Charizard. So I will put these in. He will then be removed out because we're not going to be facing him anymore. This will be put... His ult would have been sick. Yeah, fighting him would be hard. So I'm glad we don't have to. So these are removed. You are removed. We will take this, and it goes into 65. So we'll do our Young Emberling. Bada bing, bada boom. So he is there. And y'all want to see the Emberling mini? Sure. Here he is. Let me see. There's his mini. That's him. So that's our Emberling mini that I painted. It may not be the best, but it's mine. So that is my Emberling mini. Alright, so that's what we did. We just tamed our Young Emberling. So we've added him to the docket. Alright. the young Gaidon, will go back into the random encounter box for a later date. And we will put we'll put your story card with the others. So now we can build out our young Emberling deck and make him all powerful, as he should be. Okay. All right. This will get removed from the game. So this goes into removed, because we won't be fighting you again. So that completes Z13, and then it says, on to the adventure. Our adventure today is going to take us to the remote knowledge, which is E. Remember, we did A, B, C, D, so there's E and F that's left to do. So we're going to do E, remote knowledge. So E says, you think about the uncomfortable sensations that have been plaguing you since the meeting with the dying dragon. You feel their irresistible urge to get to the floating islands from the vision, which affects not only your mind but your body as well. A mild ache torments your head in the evenings, and an unpleasant tingling appears randomly in your limbs. You start suspecting that you carry an alien being inside your mind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've seen this in Baldur's Gate 3. You must discover what is going on and find the solution to it, and in the meantime you learn more about the Eclipse and the strange invaders. In Carberg, you've learned about the cartographer Eric Fisk, who is probably the only person who may shed a little light on the mysterious places from the visions. Eric lives in the north, in a secluded, mystery-shrouded academy. To get there, you must travel through a canyon infamous for frequent avalanches and treacherous paths. Regretfully, it's the fastest way there, and you don't have the privilege of wasting time. Through the canyon, you go then. So, some hints for this fight. There is a powerful fire enemy here, a fire mistling to fight. I painted that one so I know what it is. Other fire, earth, or wind mistlings will be useful. When choosing mistlings, pay attention to your quest cards. So that's a big old hint. So our quest cards, if you haven't seen before, because I was trying to figure out, hey, when can I use these? So this one for the young Emberling says, if you have the Ember status, this happens. Otherwise, let your misling taste Dragon Guardian power when you train in the city. We've got our young Iceling one, which says we need the ice status, and the same thing. We've got a Furple story quest. If we take the Furple with us, Furples have problems with controlling their emotions. The old encyclopedia you once read suggests letting those mislings meditate atop a snowy mountain. Ooh, so if we find a snowy mountain, we need to take the Furple with us. We can put that out there. And then our young Shadeclaw said, your young Shadeclaw is drawn to dark places full of knowledge. Well, we're heading to remote knowledge. It's remote, right? One could say they want to soak in the wisdom of ages, but you think they just like the smell of old paper. This is more of a reason for me to take my Shadeclaw with me. So that's probably going to happen. That's probably going to be a thing that occurs. Alright, so I need to grab young Iceling. Pikachu always comes with me. He always goes with Ash. So I'll be taking my young Iceling and young Shadeclaw for their story quests. So it says, choose one, reconsider, choose another available scenario, or start the scenario and read on. Choose two mislings. Our two mislings are going to be my young Iceling, which is awesome. And then I had fun building this deck. I actually had fun building this deck. My young Shadeclaw. If you notice, good people, my young Shadeclaw can have 2 win cards in his deck. That's what that symbol means. This is how much things he have, but when you're deck building, that is the other thing he can have. So you can have night cards and 2 win cards. Well, I haven't found the legendary night card yet, so the legendary win card is coming with me. And this is what we unlocked last time, which was the nice, if you can see it like this, lightning strike. So that's the 1 win card that I'm putting in his deck. So let's take a look at his deck that I built out, and then we can get started. So his deck is going to be Primal Shot, deal 2 willpower in range 2. We've got Shadow Puppets. I took both of these ones. And Shadow Puppets says place 1 shadow in range 2 or move. When you gain or are dealt any damage, you may discard one shadow token in range 2 to ignore all damage. Freaking insane. I also did the 2 raising contrast. Place 1 shadow in range 2 or attack. When you gain or are dealt any damage, you may discard 1 shadow token in range 2 to ignore the damage. I did a reach, which, as long as this is in my discard pile, your attacks have +1 range. As long as it is in my discard pile. I have, according to plan, move if this is in slot 3 attack. I've got a heavy strike, so attack, move an opponent in range 1 by up to 2 spaces, and I'll show you why I put that card there as well. We have Guardian Strike, gain an Ember, +2 defense for physical defense. We've got another defensive card, because getting punched is something that he doesn't like. Our Lightning Strike card that says, choose a space in any range. Deal 6 willpower damage to an opponent in that space, and 3 willpower to each opponent in range 1 of that space. So, just a massive Lightning Strike. We've got this lovely card that we found, which was Evoke Weakness. Oh yeah, the graphics are beautiful in this game, Dom. Evoke Weakness, deal 1 chosen condition in any range. Just whichever one I want. If I want to give it any condition, it doesn't matter. And as long as this is in my discard pile, when you resolve a neutral card, which is not an element-based card, gain 2 Ember. Just poof, you got it. It's good. It's a good time. It's a happy time for all of us. And this is not an epic one. Yeah, it's not glittery. It's not an epic one. Then I have 2 Draining Nightfall. Discard 2 cards from the top of your deck. Attack and drain. So nice little quick attack with a heal. And then finally our last 2, Starving Bolt. Deal 3 willpower in range 3 for every 3 neutral cards in your discard pile. So, yeah. So I could cast it more than once if I build out a neutral deck. So lots of really cool stuff to mess with that are in there. And for one last thing for our Shade Claw's amazingness, special ability bonuses, we've got spend 1 Ember to Gloom Manipulation. Move each shadow token up to 2 spaces. Spend 4 Ember, Vengeful Shadows. Each shadow token deals 3 willpower damage in range 1, just for 4. And then when I build up to max of 10, you saw when he fought me what he did. I get to do that. Move and attack, then discard all shadows from the arena. For each shadow discarded this way, move and attack, which could give me 2 more moves and attack, which is just incredible for this creature that does 5 damage. So his health is not great, but that 5 damage is pretty sick. So that ought to be fun. That ought to be a hoot and a half. Alright, so that's who we're starting with. That's what we're doing. Let's do it. Go to script E77, see the art on the next page. So this is the art for where we're headed. Right there, which looks pretty cool. So E77. Wow, this is a lot of adventure. Oh, man. I'm getting too much money. I need to spend money. Alright, here we go. More story. The people of Carberg are uneasy, and it shows. There are few children on the streets, shutters are closed, and if someone is outside, they glance nervously at the sky. And the sky is unsettling with the distant black lines of portals connecting your world and the world of the shadows. What is more, rangers report sightings of unknown mistlings, aggressive and dangerous, and odd figures with black wings. Do you really want to leave those people to follow vague clues? Unfortunately, you must. But if you succeed, you may have an opportunity to save them. You have, after all, received a vision from a dragon guardian. It cannot be something trivial, right? After a fierce meeting with city guards, tamers, and rangers, who you share all gathered information about the eclipse, portals, dragons, and fae, many matters are settled. Your second-in-command will replace you as the head of tamers, and the guards will the guards will cooperate with her to protect Carberg. They will refrain from actions outside the city unless they are forced to. Then, you decide to stock up on equipment before venturing off. You wanted to visit the market, but you discovered that Hazel had not only recovered from her wounds, but also started thinking about restarting her business. Hey, love, Hazel greets you with a smile, ignoring the fact that she sits on a modest bed in the tavern inside of her shop. Several kinds of people like you have already helped me get on my feet. My shop will be rebuilt someday, but my will to trade is already back with me. So tell me something. Everything, love. I know you want to buy something before your big journey. Don't be surprised. I have many ears in the city. Gain 3 silver for each part of merchant's favor status. Alright, so let's see. I only have 1 merchant's favor, so I'm going to gain 3 more silver. And that is all the silver in the game. I have all the silver in the game, so I'm maxed out. I am maxed out on silver. I have all the silver in the game. So let me see about gain silver, if I can just go over or if you're tapped out. Silver, page 9. Reading the rules. Silver is the currency in the world of Dragon Eclipse. You acquire it as a reward for helping people, selling items, or exploring. It is used during the adventure part of the game. You may spend it to unlock certain story options, and we can only have a max of 10 silver. When you gain silver, place it in your misling tray. So you can only have 10, and I believe I have 10. So it's time to spend that money. So gain 3. If you have Merchant's Favors Part 1 and 2, gain the Merchant's Favor 3 status. His gives you a signed letter. Read on. It's time to stock up. Choose 1. Buy supplies. Buy equipment. Or move on. The only equipment I have is the useless consuming lantern and the hatchet. And I only have 2, these are my 2 items. So I can only choose 1. I believe I'm going to buy some new equipment because this is not going to do anything for me unless I use my Charizard, right? So let's do, let's spend 4. 3, 4. So we'll spend 4 money to grab the equipment deck, shuffle that bad boy up, and we're going to draw. We're going to draw 3 equipment cards, gain 1, and discard the rest. Then choose again. Oh wow, we could keep going. We could keep going until we're ready to move on. Yeah, I'm going to spend a lot of money now. I'm going to spend those ends. There we go. Alright, so we're going to draw 1, 2, 3. And let's take a look at what we drew. We have drawn a lunchbox, which is food and a tool. We've drawn essence imbued ring. Combat. During your turn, you may use each of your bonus and special actions more than once. Holy biscuits. Ooh. That's interesting. And the last one is Memento Casket. During combat, gain Ember for every 2 neutral cards in your discard. If you have a Shadow Misling, gain 1 for each neutral card in your discard instead. Well, I know I'm going to be ditching this. So, I wish I could sell this. Let me see about selling equipment. Because I'll sell it if I can. Let me look in the rule book at selling equipment while y'all think about which one I should take. Equipment 10. Page 10. The wonders you will find when you read the rule book. Equipment cards are limited to 2 at any time. When you gain an equipment and already have 2, you may use any of the equipment abilities. If you don't, immediately discard 1. Equipment is not assigned to mislings. You're considered selling. Talk to me. When you discard or spend equipment, place it at the bottom of the equipment deck. Nope, can't sell it. You can only sell items. Biscuits. So we're going to discard this. It says it goes to the bottom of the equipment deck, so we'll put it down there. And Eileen's saying ring or lunchbox. So not the memento, so we'll discard that to the bottom of the deck. So now we're at the ring. I think this is pretty clutch. This is cool because it has the food symbol. We've got the tool and the cog. Is this your game found copy, or is this a prototype that Awakened Realms sent you? Trey, I wish Awakened Realms would send me something. I've reached out to them 4 times, and they have not responded to me. So I kind of just gave up. Nope, this is my game found stuff. So, yeah, if y'all... I tried to reach out to Awakened Realms a couple times just to be like, hey, I'd like to be considered, and crickets. Nothing. So I just kind of gave up. Like, alright, well, they're not interested, so I'll move on with my life. But no, anything I get for anything I'm playing from Awakened Realms is stuff that I backed and I have. So in between these two, this is pretty amazing. This is an ongoing food thing. So I would have rope, a cog, and food for whenever I do tests, adventure tests. Would the memento stack with those other cards in your deck? Let me see. Let's pull it back out. Let's see. Would it stack with the other cards in your deck? It would, because if I'm fighting with a shadow mistling, I can use it to gain a bunch of ember. It could do that, but I think in terms of like these two really do it. Yeah, these two feel better. This sounds cool, but it's very situational. I think one of these two will be better. And I'm really liking this. If I could get 8 Ember, I could trigger that lightning strike twice. Which I think is pretty cool. Would the momentum... Oh, yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you, man. Ask the questions. That's why we're here. We're here to play together. So this one here could be pretty amazing. So I am going to take the ring, and we'll discard this one. So I'll take the ring as my new equipment. Yeah, I hear you. I'm always open to questions. So we got the hatchet, we got the ring, and then we've got these two. The pungent incense for combat and that. Alright. So let's go shopping for some items, because we got to shuffle these up. And we're going to draw 3 items. I need to spend 1 silver. Spend 1 silver to pull 3 items and gain 1 of them and discard the rest. I'm hoping for the catnip. I'm hoping for the catnip that we had last time to help me tame whatever creature that was. Shuffle these up. Okay, let's see what... Oh, dropped a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's check it out. We've got rope. During any test, we can add or subtract 2. We've got ripe nuts. During any test, we gain some shielding. And we've got the herbs for some healing. Ooh. These 2 interest me. This one's okay. The shield did help us last time. But between the 3... these 2 seem good. This especially for the test that we run, right? I've overshot before, which wasn't great. But the healing in the fight might be helpful. Both of ours have a way to heal, so I'm probably going to go with the rope. I'll go with the rope for this one. And these will be discarded to the bottom of the deck. Is this what they said they do? All right, and then this comes up. So we'll add this to our... So we're at 3 of 4. We can have 1 more. So it says, then choose again. I tell you what, I'll spend another 1 to gain 1 more equipment. 1, 2, 3. Because it didn't say I can only choose once. It says, then choose again. So let's shop for some more stuff. You can never go wrong with a rope. So if we buy this, we immediately gain a silver, to which we can use to shop some more. We've got the Smashing Hammer. During a test, discard all cards with those eye symbols drawn. That's pretty powerful. And we've got Fireworks. During adventure, remove 1 fatigue card from your deck. This is way too powerful to pass up. I always draw these things. So this is way too powerful to pass up. Oh, man. Yep, I'm going to do this one. So that's my 4th one. All right. These are discarded to the bottom of the deck. So, cool. We're all set. We've got 2 equipment. And how much money do we have left? 1, 2. We have 4 money left. So we're doing pretty good. 4 money, 3 essence. Pretty good. Okay, we're ready to move on. After completing your affairs in the city, you set off with the Mistlings. If everything goes well, you'll reach the academy in 2 days. Go to script E82. On the way to the canyon, you experience cold anomalies. 2 times you spot a tiny flicker that looks like the giant portal closed by the dragon. Elements behave weirdly here. The wind is strong and smells like burning paper. Water in a puddle is pitch black. Now the terrain gets rocky and barren. You meet 2 injured travelers who babble about a beast in shadows hurting like blades. They also mention following a shaped path to retrieve a valuable find, recently revealed by a landslide, but they never got there. A monster appeared suddenly in their way and chased them away. So that's probably the big evil one. If you want to reach the academy, take the light path, one of them says. You continue to trek until you see a camp of merchants at the entrance of the canyon, who seem to be resting. Maybe they are in a good mind to trade. Yep. Open map 11. So let's get to our new map. And remember what we do first when we get to new maps. We look for numbers. Oh, and it's a bright, vibrant map. Look at that art. It's just beautiful. It says open map 11, place secret 38 in the slot at the bottom. So let's go here. Come on, do it. There we go. So secret, we'll do this. So secret 38's there. And our time is going to be set to 1. Lock scripts E73. So the scripts that are locked, and I'll just kind of lock them out with this until we don't need to. We're locking out scripts E73, E84, E53, and E86. Begin exploration. All right. The hunt for numbers is on, so let's zoom in, see if we can find some numbers. Damn, this art is good. If you see anything, let me know. Anything? Anything at all? Let me see if I can make this thing go in a little bit closer, just for now. I'll have to do this, and then I could do this, and then move it like so. Oh, come on. Like, that's not enough. I gotta go even further. Let's go super zoomed. Super zoomed. It doesn't get more zoom than that. Alright, there you go. So see if that's more helpful for you searching for numbers. Super duper zoomed. Is that something up right of 84? 84 up right. Like this way going this way? Will it to me, unknown. Will it to me. The vibrancy is so bright. Yeah, let me move this off of 84 so we can see. Where are we looking? I'm not seeing anything here. I'm not seeing anything calling out here. Yeah, I don't see anything there. Below bushes by waterfall. Below bushes. Below bushes by waterfall. So this is the waterfall. Below the bushes. Looks like some light hitting rocks. Below the bushes by... Which waterfall? So there's bushes here. Here's a waterfall. Here. 2 vertical marks. Below the bush... Am I blind? I'm going to put my finger here because I know there's a delay in communication. So I'm going to put my finger, like, here. I think next to 84. Over here. I'm not seeing anything. And usually, like, my eyes will catch to it. Think they mean up center of page. Center of page. It might be lighting on sort of like a T4, but I think it's just shading. Yeah, it would say E. You would for this it would say E on it. It won't say like T or a different letter other than the adventure. Trey Tech, thank you for a playthrough. Enjoy and good luck. Thank you, Trey. Thank you so much for the super chat. I was pointing at it. Here. I'm a center page here. Here. Center of page. Here. It's not here. It would say E. It would say E, not T. So I don't think we got anything on this one, so we can continue. But keep looking, because I'll leave this here for now while I read. It looks like 11. Yeah, it would be... you'll see it when... You'll see the ones that really call out. Yeah, you would have to see an E on it. Okay, so we've got this one, and this one to go. So let's talk to the camp people at E96. I have everything I need. I don't need to talk to them. The camping merchants are not in the best of moods, because they have been forced to turn back and they will not reach the academy. They are not protected by any mistlings, so they can't tackle the beast from the canyon. To make matters worse, the recent landslide has made the trail impassable. You see 2 footpaths, though, going to the left and to the right side of the canyon. The right one is lighter and seems safer. But the left one, which is darker, tempts with the rumors about treasure. You wonder if the potential gain and maybe knowledge are worth the risk. So we could buy some climbing gear, but our hatchet already has the rope, and we could buy some tools, but our hatchet also has the tool symbol, so we're good. Ask about the paths, so maybe that might be a time waster. We only got 1 time on this, which isn't that great. The 2 travelers have recently taken the dark path to the left. The merchant says, but it wasn't an easy passage. They left the path injured and scarred. They did say something about an unearthed ruin which tempted them with the prospect of finding a treasure, but they had no chance to come near them. The path on the left, it seems, used to be the main road, but now it is a dangerous one to take, especially without a rope. If I were you, I would take the right one, where the sun can reach, but it is unfortunately entirely overgrown. And that's it. Continue exploration. I mean... I mean, you know, I just feel like, you know, we can We can do this thing, right? I mean, we're feeling it. We're feeling spry. We're feeling good. This could be the worst decision. Look at Eileen. Dark path, dark path. All right, we're going to the dark path. E78, I believe it is, right? E78. The recent rock slide uncovered something in the distance, but you cannot discern its details. You think it could be an entrance to some caves. The tremors, unfortunately, made a large gap in the road, which is now dangerous to cross. You would need a good rope to cross it without risking you or your mislings' lives. Around the gap, half-precious stones lie scattered. You look at the other path, running on the other side of the ravine. It looks much more tempting with more light and greens. Then again, the shady path in front of you is said to hide secrets and treasures. I feel like the game is messing with me. So, go over the gap. We have a rope item right here. There's a rope symbol, and this is not a discard. So, we can do it. Alright, so we will spend one time. Let's zoom back to this view. We'll spend our one time to go over the gap and read E68. You try to attach the rope for secure measures. Hey, look! Perform a test! If we had a winged mistling, we would ignore all the horrible eyes. At the end of the test, for every pair of eyes for each mistling, we'll gain 1 damage. Our happy number is 7. Our happy number is 7, so we'll grab this, pop over here to our testing board, and we're trying to get 7. We got a 3. That's a 9er. Oh boy, that's more than we want. Well, we've got this lovely thing that says during a test we can add or subtract 2. Last I knew, 9 minus 2 was 7. So, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that's why we bought that item. So, we passed. However, there was 2, so each of our mislings will take 1 damage. So let me put damage on our mislings. That was an awful pull. Wow. That was an awful pull. So our Shade Claw will take 1, and our Iceling will take 1 damage. Excuse me. So we will discard these. Never go wrong. Discard those. Those are discarded. This will be put back over here. And we got 7. Go to script E91. E91. You scramble to your knees and look over your shoulder. The gap between you and the path behind seems discouraging enough to make you forget about going back. Before you, an area full of shallow pools sprawls, hidden in the shadow of the high ravine walls. You see a dark entrance to recently uncovered caves to your left. And in the distance, the towers of the Academy loom. Place token B in slot 1. Okay. Unlock scripts 84, 73, and 53. Ha-ha! So, ooh, sneezy. Did it say, let's see, continue exploration. But because we're here, we have to flip this card. That was unfortunate. What do we got? Something is stalking you. Go to script E71. E71. You experience the uncomfortable feeling of being watched. If token B is in slot 1, go to E88. And token B is in slot 1, so we're going to E88. E88. The shadow behind you blends with the twilight of the canyon. You're almost sure you see a flitting smudge of shade, then your creature begins to call out to you desperately. You jump to it to discover an injury in its side, probably inflicted by the mysterious beast's shady thorn. You don't see the enemy anymore, but there is no denying that this place is not safe. If you have a torch, I do not, that happens. Otherwise, I'm going to take 4 damage. Yikes. Place secret 38. Its secret side you just revealed in slot. Back in its slot. In the event slot. And set our timer to 2. And it says otherwise gain 4 damage. Yikes. We're going to have to put that on our icy. Our little iceling. Aww. Continue exploration. Alright, so we can do... Let's do... Ooh, excuse me. Let's do 84. Because we unlocked 84, 73, and 59. So let's do 84. 84. There are many ponds and pools, all full of shimmering fresh water. The water should be stagnant and filthy, but it's clear and full of flitting tadpoles and water striders. It's a tiny creature's miracle. We can play with our Mistling to spend 1 time to gain an ember and heal it 1. That seems smart. So I'm going to lose a time to heal him. Heal all of our Mistlings, so 3 and no damage. And I will gain 1 ember for the fight. Okay. And continue exploration. We can do it again, but we don't want to. We're going to 73. I mean, 53 might get us where we want to go, right? I mean, if we do 53... Y'all are going to get me killed. I feel you're going to get me killed. So... Because y'all are going to get me killed, let's do this. The landslide uncovered... Because I knew you wouldn't do this. Like, it's not our game. If you die, it's alright. The landslide uncovered an entrance to a cave system. Enter the cave. Yes. Go to E97. But treasure says... Oh, damn it. Alright, so we have another test. Okay. Cool. You enter the cave system. You hold your breath as the darkness envelops you. Perform a test. Our magic number is 8. If we get 8, it will be a happy-go-lucky time. If not, it's going to be terrible. 8. 2. 5. Come on, game, please. Come on. Come on. 6. Urgh. I gotta do it. 7, 8. Oh, thank God. Yes! Yes! So, because we got even though we got our 8, we did that, so which means we're gonna lose 1 time. Here we go. So these get discarded. Alright, so we got 8. And here is the passage. So if we had a torch, we don't have torches. We don't need no stinking torches. We just got tools and rope. Oh my God, we're gonna die. Okay, so, and here is the passage. Gain 1 item. So here we go, 1 item. Alluring bracelet. During a test, look at the top 4 item cards and place them back in any order. Okay, I can live with that. And go to script E69. You slowly explore the cave system, marking your way not to get lost. After a while, you encounter a fragment of a buried underground ruin. You immediately associate the place with the other ruins where you found Golomos, but the aesthetics of this place is more ethereal. Then again, it's hard to tell explicitly as you see only a small fragment and a severely damaged one to it. Gain secret 37. My Mistlings are going to get hurt again. Damn it. Gain secret 37. Ooh. Where are you going, champ? Where are you going? So it says place this on the map. But where? I think it's here, because that's the cave. Yeah? Yeah, it's right here. I see it. It's right here. Right there. It's right there. But treasure. Okay, any numbers? Because I remember, I think it might have been Eric who pointed out that I missed the number last. Well, I did get it, but let me zoom back into this. Any numbers you see at all? While I figure out what the hell's going to happen next. All right, I'm going to get scratched. For sure. So I don't see any numbers other than the obvious. So that's where we are. All right. So that's where we land. That's where we are. Okay. Then... And I'm not using our painted Wanderer Mini, right? Which is right here at the cave mouth for what we're doing. Where was I? Here. Continue exploration, which we hit this, so therefore go to script 71, go to script 88, and we're gonna get hit for 4 damage. Go to script 88. We don't have a torch. This goes back, and it's set back to 2, and we're gonna take 4 more damage. So that's gonna have to go. That's gonna have to go on the shade, the claw, taking 4 damage. That sucks. Okay, let's go to. Well, we're checking this stuff out, right? Let's go to 79. In the half-frozen recesses, you spot a collection of intriguing artifacts. You could try to recover them if you had the time, of course. Gather shards of an ancient pitcher, but only if we have the earth symbol in front of us. Or gather small, shiny trinkets. Let's see what 83 has to say. Before we're going to leave and see what 83 has to say. You approach the fragment of an intact wall covered with faded paint. In the picture, you see a winged person raising a vessel, maybe a vase or a bag from which a gray light or maybe a wind emanates. Around the person are blurry silhouettes. You think you recognize an infant windraiser, but you can't be sure. You also find a useful item in the rubble strewn all over the room. Gain 1 item and lose 1 time and continue exploration. So, do this. Immediately gain a silver and discard this. So I'll gain my silver and discard this. Alright, and we lose a time going here. So I can pick up some shiny baubles, which... blah. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Healing would be fantastic right now. I think we're already here, right? Wonder if you had brought go to 53. Oh, you see me just get the hell out of here? Just get the hell out of here, huh? I don't know if I'm ready to do that. I feel like this is here for a reason. I just feel like there is purpose to items. I don't know. Purpose, maybe? Fine. I am afraid I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna go to... I'll go to 53. So let's go to 53. And this could be the death of us. If you follow this path, you reach the academy at nightfall. Choose one. Head toward the academy or stay here. We're going to head toward the academy, 76. I will leave the rest for you all to discover when you get your game. 76. You look at your mistlings, eager to finally leave the wretched canyon. You let out a long breath and try to relax tense muscles. But then... you hear a low growl resembling the crunch of feet on gravel. The deep shadows transform into a terrifying dark mistling. You've never seen such a monster, but it cannot be anything but a dark tailon. A mistling from scary bedtime stories. Time to... It's kind of like, you're moving around and, in Final Fantasy where it goes... brr, brr, brr. That's what just happened. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, so we are fighting. So this ends exploration. Exploration's over. Time to fight. We do this. Da, 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 da. Alright, so those will be there. Let's put those there for a second. These over here with it. And we're using Arena 3. Arena 3. Huh. Right the first time. Yeah, 4 damage is a lot to take. That's a lot to take. Alright, so we're here. This is our arena fighting. We are going to be arena card 8. I'm going to try to live as long as I can. Here we go. Elemental Anomaly. Place elemental wraith in each leaf space. There's 2 of them on every map. Rules: mistlings in within range 1 of the elemental wraith have +2 attack. You and the enemy can't move to or be placed in a space with an elemental wraith. Cool. If we tame this bastard, we're going to gain E75. And you know that is our goal. That's why we're here. A dark tailon. Dark tailon, which that's this one of the ones that I've painted. And we need to get your attack card and your tame card. Okay. We don't have that. Yeah, we don't have any of that, so I don't know what that's going to be. Alright, so let's take a look at our enemy while I get everything else set up. This is a Dark Talon. It's a shadow creature, 30 stinking health. This is its tame card, because that's the important card. Blunt the Tails. Dark Talon has 8 or less life left. Wow, that is a lot of damage to put on that creature. Mark territory. End your turn in a flower space within range 1 of a Dark Talon, and cut the spikes. Deal 1 damage to the Dark Talon while it has at least 2 thorns. Okay, that means something horrible. Special ability is on round 2, so it's gonna have its ult on 2, and the enemy deck is going to be comprised of 3 squares. As you know, that's its hip. 3 of the upside downs, 3 of the compass symbols, and 3 triangles. So it's gonna ult a lot before its deck runs out. And then let's look at its attacks. Passive. Each time Dark Talon deals at least 1 damage, it gains a thorn. If I'm fighting with a light creature, instead, if the opponent is light, Dark Talon gains 2 thorns. When it draws 1, it's going to retreat, heal 2. The opponent discards 1 card from the top of their deck for each thorn it has. Move the opponent in any range 3 space towards Dark Talon. Oh boy. Then it attacks for +3. Oh my god. Rush attack +1 for each thorn it has. Special ability, interrupt 1 in any case, in any range. Deal 1 willpower in any range for every 2 cards in the opponent's discard pile. Damn! I want to tame this creature. Holy crap. I'm probably going to die, but wow. Okay. Alright. We are gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. So, we got that. That, for what it's gonna do. That's its tame card. Yeah, that 4 damage was awful. So its talons were hitting us. Cool. This is it. This is the dark talon that I painted. Ooh, it's probably too dark. There we go. That is him. So that is him. He will be in slot 1. And I need to determine who's going to fight. Ooh. My young Shadeclaw might have to... He hits hard, so it might be the Shadeclaw's time. Too late to choose light? Oh, boy. I think the young Shadeclaw needs to make an appearance on this. Shadow versus Shadow. We're going Shadow versus Shadow, and hope I draw... Hope to. I draw, I gotta move this. Hope that I draw a wonderful card of life-saving. So that's that. Oh, I need to get my shadow card. I didn't do that. I need to get my shadow element. Dark element. Y'all haven't seen this yet. Dark element. So we can, as a bonus action, we can dash, we can prepare. Elemental bonus, if I spend 7 foresight, take any card from your discard pile, resolve its active effect, then remove it from play. And we get our 1 ember that we had for starting. Okay. If I draw the right card, we could be okay. So... And I also saw the update, while I'm shuffling this, just side topic. I also saw the update from Earthborn Rangers that they should be shipping to US backers the second printing as well as the expansions starting potentially next week. But it'll be going from March to May. And I am super pumped. Super pumped. I cannot wait to play that game again. I love it. Alright, you've got 4 damage on you. So let's not hide that. Hey, greetings from the nuclear vessels. Got that update too. Yeah, I'm super pumped for it. I love Earthborn Rangers. I played through all of it. Well, I played through the story and beat it, and I've been waiting for the new stuff to come out so that I can continue playing it. And the pet deck will return. The pet deck will return. All right, here we go. 1, 2. That's not what I want. 3, maybe. 4. Ugh, that showed up in the worst place to give him a to evoke weakness to give him a bad condition. Son, you've got a condition. So this might be the play to start. Yeah. I didn't draw any of my shadow cards, which ticks me off. If I play this one, it says when you resolve a neutral card, gain 2. But I can give him I can weak him. If I weak him, his attack will just be 1. And then I can go for the neutral cards to boost me up. So that might be the smart play. Right now, it says Mistlings within range 1 have an attack +2. If he's going to rush, he's going to come here, so he won't be within range 1. And then I could hit him with an attack +2. And that potentially can work. This could work because that could help boost me. And I'm looking for my shadow cards. However, I could get myself a +2 shield. He's hitting for 3, and it'll be +1, so it'll be 4. Actually, it's within range 2, so he's not going to move at all. So he's going to hit me for 4. And I'll take 2 damage. It's either 2 damage or 1 damage, and the potential to get even stronger. I think I'm going to go with Evoke Weakness. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Evoke Weakness. It's only 1 Ember. I know you're like, go big, but I think I want this in my discard pile. So when you see these cards that are like so, like this, where you see that, according to the rule book, and Maybe I'm cross-eyed and I'm gonna reread it, but I believe it says as long as it is in your discard pile. Here it is. Upgrade effects. Some action cards have long-lasting effects that apply as long as you do not reshuffle your deck. When you play an action card that has an upgrade frame, attach it by placing it under your Mistling sheet so that the effect in the frame is visible. From this moment on, this effect applies when you this effect applies. When you reshuffle your deck, discard your upgrades, reshuffle them with the rest of your action cards. You may only have one upgrade action attached to a Mistling at a time. So we're going to do this. I gain the 1, and I'm going to give him a weak condition. So you enjoy that, you little bastard. So I'm going to give him a weak condition. And then this becomes an ongoing effect. So I put it here. Oh, you can't see. I put it here underneath, so it's an ongoing effect. And he ults there, so I can put these things up here to help me with combat. This is a combat one. This is a test one. That's a test one. So these 3 are what I got. Okay. That ends my turn. Flip. Okay, so your turn. You are going to do this, which you rush, attack in range 2. You are within range 2. You don't need to move. And your attack gets +1 for each thorn on you. So you don't have any thorns, so you're attacking for 3, but with your weak, it's only 1 damage. So I'll take 1 damage. And that will end your turn. Alright, and it says each time he deals at least 1 damage, he will gain a thorn. So now he has a thorn. Okay, my turn. What are you going to do now? You're going to retreat. Okay. Alright, so let's go big, right? So we're going to do this, discarding this to get +2 to shielding. And we will gain 3 ember. 1, 2, 3, that's 5. He is going to heal 2. I can hit him. I need shadow. I need shadow! Yeah, I don't have any shadow yet. I need to move. Not yet. Not yet. Slide, slide, slide. Where are all my shadow cards? Alright, so on this, it says retreat. So retreat, your movement's 3. You can go here, which will put you 1, 2 away from me, which will put you 2 away from me. So equidistant, I'm going to put you over here. Oh, I'll put you over here. I don't want you. Yeah, because then you'll... Ooh, no, 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 no. Yeah, here is where I'll put you. Then you will heal 2. The opponent discards 1 card from the top of their deck for each thorn you have. So I have to discard another primal shot. You'll place this here. And then you will ult. Interrupt 1 in any range. Alright, so what does interrupt mean? Interrupt says discard X rightmost cards from the opponent's track. So 1 rightmost card's getting discarded from my track. Awesome. Then what? Deal 1 willpower in any range for every 2 cards in the opponent's discard pile. I have 3 cards in my discard pile. Oh, and I used a bubba. I used the bubba. So I should I resolved that, so therefore I should get... Yes. Yes, I resolved that, so I should get 2 more ember. Almost forgot. There we go. Okay. Alright. Do I redraw if you interrupt, or is it just like a gap space? I think it's a gap space. Let's look up interrupt. Combat 16. I need better crap than. Ugh! Why are all your combat tags not in the combat tag section? Like, does interrupt do I refresh the board, or is it gone until the end of my turn? I don't know, because the book doesn't tell me. Interrupt. Interrupt. Retreat, rush. Let's see. I just see retreat and rush. Interrupt. Discard the rightmost cards from the opponent's track, starting from the highest number slot with a card. In rare situations, interrupt may cause the player to have 0 cards in step 2 of their turn. Yep, so you don't refill. It's gone. And then I take 1 damage going to 6. This is not good. I can't. I need my shadows. I'm very dependent on my shadows for what I want to do. So in my turn, deal 3 damage in range 3 for every 3 neutral cards in your discard pile. I have 1, 2, 3. I already have 3 neutral cards. So I can hit him for 3. This will get discarded. I can hit him for 3. But he's just going to heal again. Move an opponent in range 1 up to 2 spaces. I can move to you. I need my shadow cards. So I see the limitation of you. If I don't have shadow cards, I'm just pointless. Okay, so let's make stuff happen. I don't need to move. I'm going to get +1 to my melee attack, so it's not going to build up. It's just going to be 3 willpower damage on you, and you'll heal 2. I can move to you, attack for 5. Move an opponent in range 1 up to 2 spaces. I'll tell you what, I am going to move. Spending that. I'm going to do this one, which is Draining Nightfall. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck, which I'm assuming one of them... Oh, no, none of my... Once again, no shadow cards. And then I get to attack and drain you. So I'm attacking you for 5. And let me redrain again. Attacks and effects that deal willpower with drain. Heal your misling. Attacks and effects that deal willpower damage. What? Attacks and effects that deal willpower with drain heal your misling by the value of the final damage done to the opponent. However, you may not heal that exceeds the opponent's health. You cannot heal from drain by attacking terrain. For example, deal 3 willpower drain. Your opponent has 1 willpower left. It gains 3 damage, but you... Wait, what? So why give me an attack that's not willpower based and say I can only heal with willpower attacks? That makes no sense. Jesus. That makes no sense. That must be a typo. That has to be a typo. I'm gonna have to look on the FAQ. That has to be a typo because, yeah, by virtue this card is useless to everyone. So that has to be a typo. Let me go look at the FAQ. Let me put it here. I'm trying to find this so I can pull it out. That has to be a typo, otherwise that's broken. So FAQ. Okay, when do I unlock the advancement B deck? I don't even know what that means. Yeah, it should be unlocked after completion. Okay, so that means something that we'll run into. There's a gap in the card numbering. I don't know what that means. How should I resolve the healing up to half? We've talked about that ad nauseum. Where can I find the alternative actions by what's inside the additional thunder booster? How do I fire barrier? And this thing's always changed. Can I use additional copies of action cards? Card 153 is missing. Yeah, that's for that stuff that I don't want to spoil. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That card becomes useless. So I don't know. It's not in the errata. And let me show you the thing I'm talking about. I think it's on 36. Come on. Oh, good lord. Really? Thank you. So down here, and we can zoom in. Drain. Attacks and effects that deal willpower with drain heal your misling by the value of the final damage done to the opponent. However, you may not heal damage that exceeds the opponent's health. Makes sense. So you cannot heal from drain by attacking terrain. For example, if you deal 3 but your opponent only has 1 health left, it deals 3 but you only heal 1. I get it. But this part here has to be wrong because it means that card is useless. So you can only heal with willpower drain, right? And this card says attack with drain. And this is just a regular melee attack. It's not a willpower attack. Looks at drain on the player assist card combat. That is this one. It just says heal by damage dealt. So which one's right? The rule book, the combat tag card? Yeah, I would do it as either type of attack and bring it up with AR after the live. Yeah. So I don't know. It's got to be a typo. It's got to be a typo. So we'll move up. We're going to be playing this. I don't know if I gained my 2 Ember. I don't think I did. I think I spent 1 to move. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I discarded 2 cards, and I will attack him for 5. So I don't think I gained my Ember for doing that. So I hit him for 5. And I heal for 5. So I heal down to 1. That goes there. And I need to get my 2 Ember for that card. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. I need my shadows! If I have my shadows, I will be unstoppable. Unfortunately, all my abilities depend on my shadows. And that wasn't a neutral card, so I don't gain 2 more, so boop boop. There's 1. There's the other. Okay. Alright. So, your turn. you are going to retreat. 1, 2, 3. Heal 2. And then make me discard 1 card, because that's all that's on there, which is my other shadow card. Of course it is. You didn't interrupt at all, which is good. And that is your turn. Put this face down. Yeah, that's fair, Eileen. That's fair. Alright, so... we are going to do Raising Contrast, gaining 2, which puts us at 10. Oh yeah, I'm going to hurt you. And then we're going to drop our first shadow. So it says place 1 shadow within range 2. Should I move first? I think I'm going to move first and make this just oh so delicious. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Ooh. I can't move here, so I can make it a +1 for this amount of attacks I'm gonna beat you with. However, yes, I can do something else with that. I'm gonna do this, gain my 2, so I'm at 10, and I placed a shadow down. So let's discard that. Then I'm gonna ult. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 10 to do it. My ult says move and attack. So 1, 2, 3. Attack for 5 + 1, 6. Boom, 9 damage on you to start. And then discard all shadows from the arena. For each shadow discarded, move and attack. Boop, boop. And then attack you again for another 6. Feel the fury. Feel the fury. So that is 15. I've knocked off half your health. Suck it. That's 15 of 30, and I need to get you down to 8. I think I can do it again. So, this will go here, and then I will do this. I'm going to take some serious damage, but that was fun. So, your turn. You are going to retreat. 1, 2, 3. Heal 2. Is the entire game 1v1 battles during the campaign? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, Sean. I'm playing through it. This is my first time playing through it. So far, it has been, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so then, excuse me, he will ult. And this is going to hurt a lot. He's going to interrupt 1, kicking this out. And then 1 damage in any range for every 2 cards in our discard. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm taking 4 damage. Going up to 5. We're not done yet, Chuckles. And you did deal damage to me, so you will gain another tail. Alright, now he's going to start hitting hard. So, whatever I'm going to do, I need to do it now. Because he is going to move the opponent in any range 3. And then he will attack in range 2. So I can back up the truck here. He'll make me move 1, 2, 3, and then he can't attack me. So, let's... We're going to drop a shadow puppet, though, because my job is to hit you as hard as I can. So I'm going to do another shadow puppet. Now I'll drop my shadow within range 2. Gain into Ember. And then I will spend 1 to move 1, 2, 3. Come and get me. You want it? Here it is. Come and get it. That's the one I'm looking for. Lightning strike in any range. All right. Your turn. You will move the opponent into any range 3 space. Right there. Move the opponent in any range 3 spaces. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Attack melee +3 in range 2. Because these are not considered shadows for you to break. But let's check and make sure, because the wind ones didn't have health. Even when I fought them, I don't think the shadow ones operate the same way. Tokens. I hear music. Weird. Like, why am I hearing music in my house? I'm the only one here. That's not good. Well, if I'm gonna get murdered, you get to see. Let's see. What are they called? I mean, I'm gonna lightning strike you, just to let you know that. Elemental tokens. They may be placed in the same space as mistlings. Tokens can be placed in a space with terrain. It doesn't look like they can remove them. Yeah, it doesn't look like it can be removed. It's just a token that gets placed. So I played the campaign through single player and just started co-op with my wife. Battle gets tougher, maybe not more complicated. So you can't hit me. You can't hit my shadow. So that just sucks to be you. Alright. Well, I am going to lightning strike you because that just seems like the right thing to do. Before I lightning strike... Yeah, I'm just going to lightning strike you right now. So I'm going to gain the 2. I'm going to hit you for 6. So another 6. Bow. So that's going to happen. Yep, that's fun. I'll discard that. Then I will spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, because you're going to hit me hard and I don't need to get punched by you again. So that'll be that. Boom, boom. And there's my other shadow card. Let's prep for the ult to finish this guy off. So he is at 18, 19 of 30. Alright, so this will get flipped over. He is once again going to move me 1, 2, 3. And he's going to attack range 2. I'm not there, but he will do his ult. So interrupt 1. And then I'm going to get hit for a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 6. I'm going to get hit for 6, putting me at 11. Actually, I could cancel that out. When you gain or are dealt... Oh, no, that has to be at the top of my discard pile. Crap. Nope. Taking 6. So I'm at 11 of 15. Of 15. I have 4 health left. Cool. And when this deck is empty, you just shuffle it. Alright. So you're gonna try to hit me, but this time I can negate it all with this. Which is probably what I need to do. I'm going to do this to get this on the top of my deck. And drop that there. And gain an ember. And I'm not going to move this time because that's on top of my deck. And then these will move up. Hey, Steve. Not yet. Not yet. Ah! Alright, so... Honestly, I could probably kill him, which I probably might do because I don't want my Shade Claw to get exhausted. It might be time to... It might be that time. a lot of damage to put on him. I have him at 19 of 30. So what's he got, 11 health left? Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a tame one. I think I'm going to try to break him down. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. So, alright, so you'll do this, and you'll pull me 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I have to shuffle my deck! No! No, no, no. I didn't realize I'd have to shuffle my deck. No, I'm gonna retcon that. I'm gonna retcon that. I did not realize I would have to shuffle my deck. I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then he can't hit me. Jeez, oh, Pete. Wow, that was stupid. Alright, if I hit him for another 6, he'd be at 24, 25, which would... I need to gain this. Then I can hit him for 9. Sorry, 6. If I do this. He's going to rush to get me. But he can't hit me. He can't hit me. So I'm going to do this. Gain 3. Sugar. Range 3 for each neutral card in my discard pile. This would be a nothing card. But I need the 3. So I am going to do this to waste it. Actually, I could spend 1. If I spend 1, I need to be able to run. I need 4 ember. That's what I need. I need 4 ember to do what I want to do. Yeah, the card... Oh, and this card goes away when I reshuffle, too. Yep. I forgot to shuffle that. Yeah, that passive goes away. Crap. I did not think that through. There, reshuffle. Sugar. Alright, so I'm gonna have to lightning strike you and run. But then you're gonna ult and kill me. Oh no, I don't have anything in my discard pile. You'll interrupt 1 and then you'll hit me for 1 damage. Which seems okay. So I'm gonna hit you, gaining 1. I'm gonna lightning strike you for 6. Alright, so that's 6 times 4, 24, 25. So that drops you below, and that happens. Yeah, the other 2 I'm not going to get. So, let's, the third one I could get, the second one I can't. So then I'm going to spend 1 to do 1, 2, 3 to move back here. Alright. Then it is your turn. You will rush. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2... Sorry, 1, 2, 3. I did that on purpose. Then you'll be within... You're not within range 2 to attack me. Oh, and I needed to refill. Sorry. You're not within range 2 to attack me. Which is okay. So that doesn't happen, but your ult happens. To which you'll discard this, and you'll hit me for 1 damage, putting me at 12. Okay. I'm gonna try to kill you. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. These aren't beings, these are just my elementals. My elemental symbols. They aren't beings. But they're about to. They're about to kill him. So on my turn, this is in slot 3. Oh my god, I think I tamed it. No! I think I tamed it. No, these black circles don't. All they do is boost damage. They don't hurt. They don't do anything. They just boost damage. But I think I tamed it. Holy crap, y'all! I think I pulled out. I think I did it. So I knocked it down to below 8. Check me out. The next thing is to end your turn. Oh, I have to end my turn there, not my movement. Ah, so close. I was so close. I was like, I think I had it. I thought I had it. I didn't. I didn't. Shoot. It didn't say... I wish it said end your movement. It says end your turn there. Crap. I would have to survive one more round, and I don't think I can. What are you going to do? You're going to hit me... He's going to hit me for... Yeah. Damn it! I thought I had it. Damn it. All I've got is... I've got 3 health left. I would have to survive that. And I can't. And I can't. No, so unknown. Here's the trick. Well, both times you were next to them when you did the win card both times. I was here. It's melee, and I was doing range, so no, it wouldn't have worked. I see what you mean. So this says that it's a ranged willpower attack. It's a ranged willpower attack, and this card, let me show you the card what I'm talking about. This card says that mistlings in range 1 gain +1 to melee, +2 to melee attacks. Yeah, so it wasn't gonna work. But I could have I'm so mad! I'm so mad! Ah! I'm so mad! I could have tamed this bastard. Alright. I'm just gonna kill it. I'm so mad. We'll be back for this sucker. So here's what I read. This thing says mark territory. End your turn in a flower space within range 1 of a dark talent. I had to do that, which means I would have to survive 1 more round, and then I could kill it. But I can't, so I'm just gonna kill it straight up. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. And then it's in slot 3. I would gain 2. It was in slot 3, so I will deal 5 damage to it, taking it to 30. I'm beating it. Damn it! I wish I had that catnip, man. I wish I had that catnip. But ending my turn in that space next to it would have fulfilled slot 2. Dadgummit. Do I have anything? Nope, I don't. If I had a shield, I would go shield. And that would put me at 4. He would hit me for 3, 4, 5. I would have just taken 1 damage, and I don't have anything to boost shield damage. It's alright. It's alright. We'll fight him next time. But we beat him. So we won. So we're going to go to script E80. Damn it. I was 1 round. 1 round away. E80. That's fun. That's the reason why I'm smiling. That was fun. Working out that puzzle was fun. E80. Overpowered, the dark mistling skitters away, dragging its many tails behind it. You wonder if its aggressive behavior was triggered by vile nature or just by hunger. Each mistling that took part in the combat heals up to half, rounded down of their health. So 15 takes me to half. Half of 15 is what? 7.5, rounded down to 7. So I go down to, so I heal to 7. Grr, so mad. I had him. Clear the arena. Dark Talon Divider. Add 43 to the Mistling Encyclopedia. I'll be back. I will find that bastard again, and he will be mine. But for right now, we're adding this to the divider. I don't like having incomplete encyclopedias. But right now, we've only got the one. So, there we go. Damn it. Add a Dark Talon tier card to the random encounters. So, let's get all the tier cards. Oh, that's the enemy cards. I need to find the tier cards. So close! Dark. He's a level 4, so it's going to be a little while. I just have to random encounter him. Don't worry. We'll fight him again. I'm 63, so you're not old. I feel old. My bones feel... Tell that to my bones. Go to script 87. 87. The strenuous journey continues. You have finally left the canyon and entered the mountains, which make the trek even more arduous. You reach the academy when it is already dark. Go to E40. E40. The area of the academy strikes you surprisingly inhospitable for knowledge lovers. You walk through a cluster of buildings and stop in front of an imposing guardhouse. There is a menacing precipice behind the building, but there is also a sturdy bridge spanning over the chasm. The buildings of the academy proper soar to the sky on the other side. You are only a few steps away from seeing the cartographer who may share some knowledge about this place in his vision. So we're going to go to map 12. I had you. I just needed one more round. Urgh. Pride. Alright, so let's move this. Roll up combat map 3. Used to say 3 somewhere. Yep, it does. Come on. Come on. Okay, you're gonna be a jerk. There we go. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay. Check him out. He lives to fight another day. Dark Talon. Go here. Let's get the book. And zoom into the book. Okay. So we are going to map 12, they said? Map 12? Map 12. If you see any numbers, let me know. Post them in the chat. I haven't looked yet. I'm just doing setup. Play secret card 42. There, and 37 and 38 are going back. 38, 37. Play secret card 42 face down in the event slot. Set the timer to 3. The night is cold and you're exhausted. You probably don't need to hurry, but if you linger, your mistlings will be fatigued. Begin the exploration. Let's get this. That. Yeah, I'll check it. Just gathering up the mistlink stuff, making sure his health stays where it is. And combat card. Okay. Alright. Boom, right here. So next to the 4 circles, it's hard to see. So I already found one. So there's one right there. You see where it says E32, right? Y'all see that? So you said next to the 4 circles. Maybe that's the one you were pointing out, Eileen? Yeah. Yep, that one. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. So we will see E32. And I need to move this up so y'all can see that card there. E32. The hidden stairs lead up to a sheer rock cliff. There is no passage. Nothing. You blink, utterly surprised. If you don't have the Academy Secrets Part 1... I need to get my thingamadoo. I do not. If you don't have the Academy Secrets Part 1, you search the area for a while but find nothing. Continue exploration. Okay, so that's into where we need to go. So that leads us to what we need to see. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Is there another one etched into the stones? The stones! Let's see. I don't see anything else. Okay. So, this looks like a guard tower. This looks like an inn. There's a cave down here. That can't be good. So, I don't know. Let's go to E26. There might be some form of respite there. So E26. E26. The inn offers rooms for all the non-scientific employees of the Academy, such as suppliers, guards, and cleaners. All of them seem visibly agitated, and they gossip about the rector. I mean, you shouldn't talk about that. You also hear people mention the disappearance of the blaze reefs. Some mention the eclipse, but no one talks about dragon guardians or portals. You decide it's better to not foster panic for now. Buy a meal for you and your mistling. Spend 1 silver to heal 3. If you have the Academy Secret Part 8, heal 3 more. Then choose again. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna spend 1 to heal 3. So a young iceling is full health, and you heal 3. So young Shadeclaw goes down to 4. Now it's just 4 health. We need to buy some stuff. So browse the merchant's wares. Ask about the problems in the Academy. Ask about the blaze reefs. So let's browse the merchant's wares. So browse the merchant's wares. We can buy supplies, buy equipment. We're going to spend 1 to buy some supplies. And this is where we could sell equipment. I see how you can do it. So we're going to spend 1, 2, 3, and buy 3 things. Let's see what we got. We've got personality. We've got, so lose a coin to gain a coin. Red berries for a little bit more damage. And some shoes. Get an extra movement. And then choose again. I'll get the red berry. I already have some red berries. And I can only use 1 per combat. Let's do this. We'll buy the shoes. Movement might be helpful. Movement might be super helpful. Okay. Let's leave, go to script, so we can ask about the blaze reefs or the problems in the Academy. let's talk about the problems in the academy. E13. Because that's a thing. A woman sitting next to you clenches her dirty hands and says, "Everything is in shambles. The heating system, the machinery, all of it dead. And that's all the fault of one man, the wretched rector. I hope the board of professors will quickly deal with him and we can return to our work. I'm stuck here until I unload the wares." 826. She seems angry. Sass about the blaze reefs. 44. No. The blaze reefs, according to the guards, have been released by the rector. They are surely hidden somewhere, but who can say where exactly? It's going to be a long stretch despite the mistling's large size. The thing is that we need those creatures back, a guard tells you. A lot of systems in the academy are useless without them. Someone has to find the mistlings and bring them back. Aren't you a tamer by any chance? Note, if you have the return to the sea status, it won't be possible to finish this task. I don't. So go to E26. Cool. That was fun. Let's, we did everything in the end, so let's leave and check out... Let's go to guardhouse. That's always fun. That's always fun, right? The guardhouse, E5. What bad thing can happen there? If you don't have the Academy Secrets Part 2, go to E23. If I don't have... Yep, go to E23. As you approach the guardhouse, you hear the familiar voice of the storyteller. You spot Ida, who is arguing with the guards, trembling with irritation. She is desperately trying to explain to them that she has always been let into the academy. "The rector even has a room booked for me," she insists. "It doesn't matter," a guard says firmly. Or I gotta say it like, "It doesn't matter," the guard says firmly. "The old rector has been accused of treason, and he is in custody. You can't enter the premises until it blows over, or you get a new pass." "And it's too late to get one now," the other one hastens to add. "Wait until tomorrow." You come up to Ida, and you exchange a few tense pleasantries. "What's going on in the academy, Chief?" 37. What a mess this academy has become, Ida says. "Those stupid guards won't let me in. You can, in fact, use the bridge to sneak into the academy without a permit. There's a fair chance nobody will spot you, but nobody will also aid you if you're attacked by mistlings roaming the nearby forest. Besides that, I don't want that passage. What would people think of me if I tried to get there illegally? No way I'm going to risk my reputation." Go to E23. Alright, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? I was going to see the rector," Ida says. "It was an urgent thing to do because he needed to be informed about the troubles in Carberg and about the eclipse. He would have to discuss the news with the board of professors. Alas, I couldn't see him. The guards told me it was impossible because the rector had been accused of something. What utter rubbish. The rector's reputation is impeccable." Okay. Move on with the conversation, E36. "In the meantime, I will keep trying to enter the academy one way or another," Ida says. "You are not sure whether this is the best option. You suggest that the academy is rather unsettling right now, and returning to Carberg seems a much safer option." "Safer?" Ida smiles. "I don't care about safety. This is where I belong." This is something someone says right before they get eaten. Her perseverance impresses you, but still you are not sure. You could try to convince her to take shelter in Carberg, or to take her with you to the academy once you obtain the permit. Gain Academy Secrets Part 2. Part 2. Academy Secrets Part 2. Okay. Choose one. You should return to Carberg, or I'll take you with me when I get the permit. Ooh. I'll take you with me when I get the permit. So it's dangerous, but it's her decision to be here. You may as well help her. Go to E54. E54. "Ida thanks you for your readiness to help. Until you pull it off, I will stay here and continue to argue with these morons," she said. "Gain the Storyteller Part 2 status." Got it. Go to script E5. Book flipping. Stick a knife in my eye. Good lord. So it says, if you don't have Academy Secrets Part 2 status, I do. Otherwise, read on. Ida argues with the two guards, who try their best to make her close her mouth. Upon seeing you, one of them says, "Welcome, traveler. You can't enter the Academy without a permit, so we suggest you find a room at the inn." Ida waves a piece of paper before the guard's eye. "No, ma'am. Your permit expired. We've told you already." Choose one. Ask what the rector did. Ask about your goal, the cartographer. Try to convince them into giving you a permit, only if you don't have the Academy Secrets Part 5 status. Ooh. Bribe them into giving you a permit, only if there is no token A in slot 3. Spend 6 silver. Sadly, I only have 3, so that isn't going to work. Show the permit and enter the Academy if I have an A in that. So we could try to convince them for a time and see what happens, right? Or we can go to E1. Or E9. I think I'm going to step away from these guards for a bit, and I'm going to go to E1. There is only one lonely candle in the darkness of the building. Mist billows around your mouth with every breath. You follow the faint light of the candle, and you enter a study to see a girl in an academic gown sitting at a desk before a pile of books. The girl is shivering. Another one of those wretched travelers, she murmurs under her breath. Ask about the other traveler. Ask if you can help. Show her the vase shards. Requires a... Oh, that probably would have been if I picked up that stuff. Which I didn't. So ask if you can help her. E6. If token B is in slot 1, it is not. She eyes you suspiciously. "You can't help me without breaking the rules of the Academy." She waves her hand around and looks back at you. "I am in such a tight spot. All it took was a little eclipse celebration. I got a detention and then they have locked me in here. Not literally. I can't leave unless I wish to be expelled. And believe me, this isn't a perfect place to study, and the exams are near." She rolls her eyes. "It's freezing cold because of our stingy rector. I'm hungry and cranky. If you come up with a solution to any of these, be my guest." You ask her about portals and dragon guardians, but she looks at you like you're mad. "You're reading too much into legends, aren't you? Where can I get you something to eat? Can I help with the heating? I don't have a fire mistling to help you with that. Solve the heating problem. Can't do that. Give her the potion. Don't have that. So where can I get you something to eat? E4. "I'm not hungry," she says. "I mean, I am, but I'm not starving. But I still may use your help. An embarrassing confession to make. Care to hear it?" You nod, intriguing. "Well," she begins in a low voice, "I tried a mistling potion once. It had some unpleasant side effects, but at the same time, it helped me focus, and it was warming." You look at her with new interest. "There is a rumor that some potions are stored in a cave under the watchtower. Maybe you can get me some. If slot 2 is empty, place A in slot 2. Alright, so that tells me to go into the cave. Gotcha. Well, biscuits. Go to script E6. If slot B has if token B is in slot 1, nope. She eyes you suspiciously. You can't help me without break. I already said that. Oh, ba 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 ba. So that's back to where we are. Can I help you with the heating? No, I can't. Can't you see there's no fireplace here? She gets irritated. It would be unsafe to start a fire here, and even if I could do that, I have no firewood. You frown. You've seen the woods surrounding the academy, so gathering firewood would be the easiest problem to solve. Warming up the room could be a bit harder, because fire easily gets out of control, but it's not impossible, is it? If slot 4 is empty, place a token A in slot 4. Then we go back to her problems. Cool. Let's go to E9. Even now, in the dead of night, you can see that the grove close to the academy is frequented by the locals. There are many paths crisscrossing the area, and some glades seem to be used as meeting points. The area appears desolate now, although you keep hearing unsettling, distant cries. We can explore the forest, sneak into the academy. If it's guarded from the guardhouse, you may have serious problems if they catch you. If you enter the academy now, you won't be able to explore the rest of the area outside. We can gather some wood, only it requires token A in slot 4. But we'll set fire to stuff, which could get the guards away, which could get me into the house, into the academy. Yeah, let's gather some firewood. So, boom. And then we're going to E15. If you have the Academy Secrets Part 6, I do not. Otherwise, as you delve into the forest, you look around, marveling at the lush flora. Perform a test. Test it is. And the numbers that we need are 7. 7 for the win. 1. 4. 5. 6. Come on. Dang it, game. I'm going to stop at 6. I'm going to stop at 6. I'm going to stop at 6. You heard something while searching for dry wood. I'm not doing it. I know that the next one's like a 3 or something. It's be awful. Alright, so it says, you heard something while searching for dry wood. Place that in front of me and go to strip E7. The forest gets eerily quiet. If this is in front of you, you've heard the beast before it attacked, and you have a few seconds to prepare to fight. During setup, you may place your missling in an empty space in the arena. If you're playing with 2 players, only one can use this effect. Set up a random combat, adding a prowler to the pool of enemies to choose from. So we're adding a prowler. We got a new enemy coming into. That's yay! Woo! Alright. So prowler is getting added to that stuff. And we're going to see what we're going to fight. So we have a random, so it's a random combat, adding a prowler to the pool of enemies. Add 1 corruption card to this combat. Oh no. Close the adventure journal and start combat. Cool. It didn't say end of exploration, so. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. We're gonna do a fun game where I'm gonna put this in the poll. Where is that? And y'all will say which one I'm gonna pick. Pick a number. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And pulls up. Pick a number. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I will set up the rest of this. This is a random encounter. Okay. Here. Get some water so you can pick. I don't want to fight stuff. So here we go. I barely survived the last fight. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There. So. There you go. That'll be helpful. I'm being helpful. There are your numbers. All right. Let's see, how are we looking? You know what? You know what? You know what I say to all of you? You know what I say? Blah. That's what I say to all of you. Blah. Alright, I'm in the poll because I know how it ended, because that's just what y'all do. Non-decision making people, find that. I'm just gonna roll a die. How about that? I'm just gonna roll a die. 5. This game hates me. 2. And I hope it's something terrible. I'll show you. Alright, so let's see. We're going to do this. And let's see what it is. A Prowler. So, Arena 2. Arena 1. This must be Arena 2. Arena 5. No, that is not Arena 2. Are you Arena 2? You're Arena 4. I haven't seen that yet. Am I calling everything but Arena 2? Arena 2. So. Alright. Our Prowler. We're going to need Arena card 22. Underbrush. As a bonus action, spend 3 Ember to encircle. If you are in a leaf or flower space, or if you are in any one of the spaces without a cover, place a cover in the space. Rule: spaces with covers don't have any symbols. Okay. Pourquoi? Alright. Map 2, 222, enemy card for the Prowler. Prowler's here, 129, 30, 131. And it did say add a corruption card. So I have to add a corruption card. This is the first time y'all will see corruption cards. Not a major corruption. I think it's a minor corruption card. It's just a minor corruption card. Okay. So this is the corruption deck. This is for people who want hard mode. And unfortunately this game says I have to add 1 corruption card to this encounter. So I will shuffle up these corruptions. Oh, it's so gonna kill me. because of one of these cards. So we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2. All right. Let's show off the corruption card. So the monster gets +1 shield and +5 health. Yay! Yay, that feels incredible. So this is a Prowler. It would have had 12 health, but it has 17 now. And it boosts its shield by 1. So it has an Aqua Shield, building it up to make it a little bit stronger. This is its card of Doom. I need to flip it over first. So it's going to ult at 5. Okay. And its deck will consist of 2... Okay. So 6 cards. 2, 4, 6. Yep. Alright, and then I can flip this over so you can check out how it's going to kill me. Oh my god. It just keeps... It blinks around the board. That's cute. And look at its special ability. It heals to full. Yay! Oh, this thing is gonna suck. Alright, and how do we tame it? Circle. There is exactly... Ah, so that's what the cover is. So I gotta spend 3 ember to just put... And there... How many spaces are there? There's 2 of those, so I just need to cover 1. So if there's exactly 1, then cover the other one where there's exactly 1. Okay. Alright, alright. This will be fun. I don't have to fight it. Good. I don't have to weaken it. It can just kind of fly. I just have to avoid it and just spend ember. So this game is about ember spending to tame this thing. Gotcha. This will be fun. This will be fun. Ember spend it is. Yeah. Yep. And give you your boost. And let's pull up the Prowler. Here it is. Let's see if I can get it up there. There it is. That's the Prowler. I got too much Nuln Oil on the tail, but that's him. Alright. You'll start here. I need somebody with a lot of movement to do this, but they need to be able to heal as well. I think my young Iceling's got to come in. Your wind. Wind is good against earth. If I remember the spin around. Wind is good against earth. Earth is good against water. Water is good against fire. Fire is good against wind. So, cool. You are full health. So therefore, you stand a chance of surviving. And I think you've got a lot of cards to help me move around the board. I think. Your movement's 2, which kind of sucks. The Shade Claws is 3, which is fantastic. Problem with that, though, is he only has... should I use the Shade Claw? He's really hurt. He's got 11 health left. And this thing is hitting for 4. No, I'm gonna use this. So my thing is, if I come over here, I can cover this, then that. Then I just have to cover this, and I tame it. This first, and then that. So I need to move into a space that has it. I think I should be okay. Use Shadow Law. It had good generation if you get that neutral card and can shields fairly well. It does. I got hobnails that'll help me get some movement. And I can move the opponent away from me if it's getting too crazy. So what are you going to do first? So I just need to get away from you, and then you're going to blink away. And that's fine. I can handle that. Alright, which I plan to do anyway. Alright, so, 1... Oh, why am I doing that? 1. You should be zoomed in. Nope. No! Here. 1, 2, 3. Give me some damn movement. 4. Son of a biscuit. Okay. So... I'll go first. So it says desperate attack. I can try to attack. So I'm just going to spend it to gain 3, and then I'm going to spend 1 to move 1, 2 here. Keep thinking I can move 3 because I think I'm my shadow guy. That's going to end my turn. Alright. Then, your turn. You will attack each opponent within range 2, and then you're going to blink to a crescent space furthest from the opponent, which is all the way back here. Fun time for you. Then, my turn, I'm going to spend 1 to move here. I'm going to do this to gain some shielding to gain 3. +1, 4. And I'll have +2 shield for whatever you're going to do. And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to spend 3 to cover you up. You're not blinking anywhere. That's shut down. It's a covered space. And that's my action. You could use the ring, would allow you double movement. Oh, yes, you're right. I'm going to save that to get over here to close this out. Alright, so that's that. So now, refresh. So if it comes over to me, I at least have some block. Rush. So you're gonna, your movement's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deal 4 in range 1, then blink to a flower space farthest from the opponent. Cool. My job is not to hurt you, it's to do wonderful, happy things. Like I'll smart your sorry behind. Alright, so then my turn, I will spend 1, because I want the shielding, to move 1 space. I'll do this to channeling to gain 2, then gain 1. Then if this is in slot 3, gain 2 more. And then I will spend 3 to cover this space. Now, my next thing is to cover that space, and then cover those 2, and we win. Move these over. Boom, boom, boom. And then it is your turn. What you gonna do, champ? Attack each opponent within range 2, then blink over here. It's a good thing I'm not trying to kill you. Then my turn. I'm going to move. I want the shielding. So I'll just kind of waste the card. To gain 3. Oh, wait a minute. The ring is a one-time burn too, keep that in mind. Actually, I could just do all of this and be good. I don't have to do that. I could do this. So I'm going to do this to gain 2. And then I'll move +2. So 1, 2, 3. And then I'll spend 3. Oh, I can't do it yet. I can't do it yet. I'll do that, and then I'll move 1, 2, and then that's it. I would have 5, but I'm not going to deal with that. Instead, I'm going to spend the 3. I see what it's doing. To cover up this slot, this would go away. And now there's only 1. There's exactly 1 in that in the arena. A's done. Then I got to come down to this one, and then I will do that one for the win. Do this. Do that. Bink, 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 bink. Attack. Okay, cool. Rush. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then attack again. You actually get me this time, so you hit me for 4. I was careless. Cool. Yes, attack, rush, attack, and then blink to the only space you can go to. You're going to heal me because you suck. Don't you dare touch me. So I am going to... My move, I'm going to spend the Hornbill to discard during the next move. I get +1. So I'm going to discard that. And I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use Sap Warmth to gain 3. Hit you for 2. And it's a willpower attack, so you're going to take the 2, and I'm going to heal 2. And then my bonus action is I'm going to spend... I'm going to spend the 3 to cover this one up, which completes number 2. Alright. Then this will flipped over. And boom, 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 boom. You're going to rush, deal 4 damage to me, so I'll go to 6. Willpower. And then you're going to blink here. Okay. Sadly, I don't have the 1 ember I need to end this fight. But I need to build up to it. So it says search X and deal X in range 2, where X is this card's slot. So it's a slot 4. I can search 4 cards and deal 4 damage in range 2. I think what I gotta do is just survive one more round. So I'm going to do Erratic Torrent just to gain 1. And then spend that 1 to move here. That's it. Come get me, buddy. So then... Oh, you would have ulted, which you would have healed to full. And then finally, you'll do this, which will give me a fatigue card. My discard pile. And then you will attack, rush, attack, and blank. Attack, no, rush, attack. You would hit me for 4. And then you'll blink back here. Cool! So what I'm going to do is end this nonsense right now by doing search. So I will search and deal 4 in range 2. I could... Where am I? Nah. Sure. So we'll do that. So let me gain my 3 so I know to end this. Search, which is the slot, so search 4. And search says... look at the top X cards from your deck, choose 1 and place on top of the deck, then place the rest at the bottom of the deck. So it'd be 4. I don't give a hoot. Let's do this one on top, this on the bottom, and deal 4 damage to you, not drained, so it's just 4. And then I'll spend the 3 to bada bing. Bada boom. Tamed. Because there's only 1 slot left. Because it says if you are in without a cover, place a cover in that space. Spaces without covers don't have it, so you're tamed. Woo! Alright, so we tamed you. You are now our friend. So let's see what we're doing. You are a prowler. You silly little goose. Get all your cards. I got another wind type. Alright, so we tamed you. Tame cards are 129, 130, and 131. Doesn't seem right. Should be 133. Yeah, there's some. That must be a mistype. Let me check the FAQ. That must be a mistype. Typo. Let's see. Yeah, that's another thing I gotta tell them. Their numbers are wrong. So I should be gaining 29. So this goes away. I gain 129. This will get archived. This is going to go into Missling Encyclopedia 131. 132 is going into the Missling Encyclopedia. And I should be getting 133 and 134. There we go. And then his cards. Alright, so let's add to our fun. Paying attention now. Well, thanks, Matt. Alright, so 133. So we'll put our prowler there. 131. Go here. So you've got that. Our prowler. His new cards are tentative attempt, move -1, and attack -1, pierce 2. If you're I'm gonna get an attack, pierce 2, and move. It's tough to do. Don't judge me. Supposed to be here all the time. Dedication, man. Dedication. Owl Spirit. How else can it be the year of Derek if you're not here? Owl Spirit, move trigger. And Cat Spirit, attack trigger. It's okay. We're probably gonna... It's like, to me, this thing is like that goldfish from Pokemon. Oh, so if I take this thing to Carberg, I can unlock its exalted state. Cool. And its special ability is just to run away. You suck. Alright, so we'll do that, we'll do that. Alright, let's this is gonna get archived, but we need to go to 200 for E200. Unless something says, like, Wildcat comes out and kills everyone. Gain the Academy Secrets, Part 6. Each Missling that took part heals up to half, which means I go to 8 from 10. Tame. Take the cards listed in the tier, place them behind the party divider, add the Missling Encyclopedia. Return your enemy tier card to the tier deck. Place the enemy ability card behind or remove from the game. If we won, we gain an item and we heal 5. So I am at 3 health. And I gain an itemo. What is our item? To heal some more. We're probably going to immediately spend that to heal our Shade Claw down to 2. Because I feel like I'm going to use that thing again. So discard. I'm trying to get my pedal board where I want it. It's my birthday on Saturday, so I want to go. So I was going to treat myself to the guitar gear. That's cool, Matt. Happy birthday coming up on Saturday. Yeah, do your thing, man. Enjoy it. Okay, then we go back to where we were. So I gotta break this whole thing down again. Get rid of this. Between remove from game. So we remove you. This gets removed from game. This goes here. There's there. These are still mine. You go back to 22. Let's go away. That bird was probably the easiest misling to tame. Like I said, it's like that goldfish from Pokemon. So 3 and 2 health respectively. And roll this up. Here on 2, we've got all that stuff going for us. I need to bring the book back. Okay. Alright. So that was an ordeal. We got her stupid firewood. So show her... So we have this in front of us. Show her the vase shards. Requires that in front of you. Glint of interest appears in her eyes. E59. That's weird. That doesn't match. Because I put that in front of me from the woods and says, show her the vase shards. Which is that. So that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I get to put myself anywhere on the board, but didn't say discard it. That's weird. E21. I'm confused. E21. I got wood. I went to go chop wood, and then I got attacked. Oh, it's a wind token in front of me. A wind token, not an earth token. That's why I got confused. It was a wind token in front of me. And then I went to E7. If there's a wind token in front of you, you've heard the beast coming, but it didn't tell me to discard it. After combat, close the adventure journal, continue combat. So we're back here, and I have a wind one in front of me. So we could go to E21. You enter the dark cave. They are surprisingly warm and stuffy, so you wipe the sweat from your forehead and plunge deeper. Look for the elixir. Requires that, which spend 1 time to go to E3. Please do not get me in another stinking fight. If you don't have Academy Secrets Part 3, I don't, go to E50. I'm not fighting anything else tonight, y'all. Fart! It's definitely too muggy in the cave. You wonder if you're close to a boiler room, or maybe there are hot springs inside the academy. But then you hear a low rumble or a growl. Your misling gets tense, and you take a few steps back. A large beast emerged from the darkness before you. It is covered in red and orange coral, which seems a little withered. The misling's blue underbelly and sharp claws. Yes, you're sure. You haven't seen one until now. But you're sure that's a blaze reef. You are in for a difficult fight. Who sent me in here? I didn't want to go in there. Ah, son of a biscuit. I just set this back up. Alright. Gain Academy Secret Part 3 status. And let's fight some more. Arena 4. Arena 4. Damn it! Just finished fighting something! Arena 4. Oh, sorry, map 1. It's map 1, not arena card 4, map 1. That's a pretty map, though. We don't see this one just yet. You didn't see this map yet. You didn't see this one. It doesn't exist. Map 1. Son of a biscuit, just another biscuit. It's the worst type of biscuit. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay. Arena card 4. I did not want to fight again. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. What are we dealing with here? It says Arena card 4. Yep, that's what it says. A mountain. Sure. Spend 2 to rest to cleanse 1. Cool. What? Why? I'm in a cave. Why is this not an error? This feels wrong. Whatever. That seems wrong. Is there perilous terrain? Ruined temple? No, that's what it is. It's what it is. Alright. This is happening. So we'll grab you. Blaze Reef. Grab you. Grab your tame card. And you get to feast your eyes on my death. Caves are inside of a mountain. Yeah, but maybe. Sure. Oh, let me do this first. Alt is 5. And it's going to have... Ooh, boy, it's going to have a lot of cards. Okay, so... I think it's every card. I think every card's in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. I'm using all the cards. Alright. I'll have to shuffle those up. There you go. He is going to hit me hard. He's a fire type. Oh, F you, dude. Young Iceling is feeling pretty good about himself. Water type is going after fire type. He's got a lot of heal. Probably because he's a half water type monster. That's him. I painted him. There he is. Okay. So I'm assuming he's going to cast Burn on us, that's why. Alright, Young Iceling. This is your show, my friend. I'm gonna do the, if you've, I don't know if anyone's played Final Fantasy VII, but if you have, Renoa has that one where the dog gets on a launcher and then she shoots the dog at somebody. That's what I feel like I need to be able to do in this game. Like, who thought of that? Alright. How do we tame this bad boy? Cool. Knock it down, take 25, put 25 damage on it. Solid. Easy. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Attack Blaze Reef while having weak on it, on me. Not Red 13. It wasn't Red 13. Red 13 was the red dog. Renoa had a little puppy that she used for like shooting star. I remember shooting star because that was the clutch ult that helped me beat that game. But it was like a little husky or something that was with her. Then give time to reconsider. End your turn exactly 3 spaces from Blaze Reef. Alright, this might be interesting. This will be a nice puzzle to do. I actually like this puzzle. I'm going to die, but, you know, it's a nice puzzle to like. Luckily, you don't get a corruption card. And the young iceling is coming out because you have advantage against fire types. So that'll be there. Your water. I need to move this over some. Move you over here. Boom, 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 boom. There. Then you should be able to see that a little better. And we got a berry for attack. We've got the ring if we need it. We've got some bait. And we got some pungent incense if we need it. And that's all we have. Cool. Okay, you're coming back out. There's nothing to place on the arena. What are you going to do first? You're going to rush, attack, deal, weaken, range 1. In range 2. Okay. And that's how we cleanse. Close this. This over here. That was almost 30 years ago. My memory's not so great anymore. Yeah. It's a good game, though. It's a fun game. Alright. May the odds forever be in our favor. 1, yuck. 2, 3, and 4. We got our ult for heals. So we can gain 3 if we want to start. That's actually not bad. Alright, so I could punch him in the kidney, gain 1, heal 2 going down to 1 health, and then spend that 1 to move, because you're going to... Nope. You are going to walk into my face and kick me in my teeth. I can move you away from me, though, by 1. If I move you away from me by 1 space and the other one... Nope, you're going to hit me for... range. You won't hit me for 4. So... Yeah, I think I gotta play a mind game with you here. I think I gotta play a mind game with this thing. Because if I hit you for 2, I heal 2, I'll gain a shield, and then I'll spend that 1 to move here. Okay? Then he will rush 2, and then he will try to attack me, but he can't. So then he will cast weak on me while I'm here. I could gain 4 and then just flow him away from me too. That's probably a better use of my time building this thing up for bigger use in this as well. So I'm going to channeling. I will gain 3 plus 1, 4. And then I'm going to flow, spending the 4 to move you by your movement speed 2 away from me. And I heal 1. That's it. Alright, then your turn. You will rush 1, 2. You will attack. I'm not in your range. And then you will cast weak on me. In range 2. Flow. Put me in a better spot. What are you going to do now? Okay, I just need to move away from you. Gotcha. So I'm going to do this, gaining 2. And I'm going to attack you. Do I want to do that? Well, I have weak on me. I got to do it. So I will attack you for 2, weaken down to 1. And it's willpower, so you'll take 1 damage. I'll gain a shield, and then I will spend another one to move here for what I got planned next. Okay, move. Okay, so then on your turn, you are going to deal 7 damage in range 2. Nope. And then you're going to rush 2. That's cool. And that's where you land. And on my turn, I'm going to do Erratic Torrent. If I'm in a flowered space, I attack you +2, and I drain. So I'm going to hit you for 6. 5, because you have a shield. So you'll be at 6 total. Alright, and I will be right back. Let me go to this. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Okay. I was going to do this, which is my attack +2, and it drained, which means I'll heal to full. You're about to hit me for a lot. I gain my 3. Then discard this. I can flow you away from me again. I need to get my ult up, so instead I'm just going to move. I'll let you hit me for 7. If you hit me for 7, I could do this and then ult on you to heal back to full. I'm actually not going to move. I think I gotta play this. I gotta play this thing nice. I mean, he could rush up to me. I could spend 1 to move, and then he could rush up to me. But I think I'm gonna stay where I. If I move here, he won't hit me with his thing. I'll have 3. But if he hits me with the 7 damage, I'll take 7, and then on my turn I'll heal 4, gain some ember, I gain 3, which will put me at 7. I'll heal 4, and then I'll heal 3 to get everything back. with my ult. And then I will have enough ember to move away. So I think it all comes out in the wash, but I think this is what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to move. I mean, because I want to make use of this healing one that's here, that's why. So I'm not going to move. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm not going to move. If I spend one, I can move here and not take any damage. I can move here or here to weaken him, because he's going to move to me. I think I'm a chill. I'm a chill, because I'm going to get a bunch. Yeah, special and triggers at 5. So I'm going to take 7, but I'm going to heal it all off. And I'm trying to find my water damage cards, but I can't seem to find them. This seems to be the story of my life. So on his turn, he's going to hit me for 7. So I'll take 7 damage. And you're like, whew, that's a lot of damage. And you'd be right. And then he'd rush 2, and that's it. Okay, so my turn, I'm going to do Revitalizing Cascade that heals me for 4. So that will take this to 3. And then gain Ember, 1 Ember for each healed that way, so I'm going to gain 4 Ember. This is why I wanted to do this. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Then I'm going to use... And I'm going to get the 3 more, 9, 10, so that puts me at max. Alright? Then... wait, before I do that, I would have spent 1 to move, because I should have. Because this is within range 2. This is within range 2. No, screw that. I'm going to do this to stay where I am, and then I'm going to spend 3, 6 to hit him with my ult, which is 3. That hits him for 3 more damage, which lets me heal to full. And then... I'm going to spend 1 to move here. And that'll be all. Where are my frickin' cards? Alright, so... You are going to... Oh, shoot, you're going to rush. Okay. So you're going to rush... Hit for 4. Heal 2. And then you're going to ult next. And I just need to not be within range 1 of you. So I will be spending a lot of things to move. Alright, so... We're going to beef this up. I can hit you with an ult again to heal. I could do this to search 3. Hit you for 3. But not ult. We're going to do this. And I'm going to gain 4. And then I'm going to spend 3 to ult again to hit you for 3 more. Putting you back to 10. Healing for 3. Then, what are you gonna do? You're gonna hit me pretty hard. So I need to start doing stuff. I'm gonna use Pungent to move any missling up to 2 away from me. Yep. And then, so this secret card is gone. Secret card 2 I just used, or 20, sorry. I held on to it for as long as I can, but I'm trying to live now. Secret card 20 is gone. Then, can I use more than one equipment card? Can I use more than one card? That was a secret card I used. Let's see. I hope I can, because I just need to use the next one to move him 1 more away. And then I'll be safe from both the ult and his attack. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-ta. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if I can. That would be interesting. Item cards. So I need to look up item cards. Items 10 and 11. Item cards. Items are limited to 3, and when you gain an item card, you sub above. If there's any missing, when you gain an item card, draw a random. When you discard an item card, place it on the item discard pile. Items can save between scenarios. Item cards of variety are similar to they use for items. This is test value, misfortune. It's using test. It doesn't say I can't use more than one. Yeah. It doesn't say I can't use more than one. So I'm also going to use bait to move you 1 more away. And that item card. So I used a secret and then an item. Okay. That'd be that. Alright. Then on your turn, there's a reason why this is a thing. Because you are going to deal 7 within range 2. And then you're going to rush. And then you're going to ult. And your ult says heal 5 sugar. That's crazy. Deal 7 in range 1. And I'm not within range 1 to take that hit. Okay. What the hell am I going to do? Sugar, sugar, sugar. I could do this to heat. I don't know if I can beat this thing right now. I'm using like a crappy deck. I don't know where my, like, if they're fire, beat them up card is. Search X and deal X in range 2, where X is this card's slot. We gotta do this one. I need my Atlanta. I'll do that. Search 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Sorry, 4. Leap. 2 and trigger another. So these will go at the bottom. This will go at the top. And then deal 4. So this is slot 4, so I'm going to deal 4 willpower damage to you for that. Okay. I can flow you away if I want. I can flow you 2, you'll move back 2. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. That's okay. That's okay. You're gonna weak me if I do that. I can flow you 2, which I think I have to. You'll move 2, but then you'll deal weak to me. Which means I'll have to use this one, not the alt. And not take the damage. That he heals sucks. I can't output enough damage for that. This will make me move 4. I'm trapped in this stinking corner. I can do the ring to move 2 more after that. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I can spend 2 more to move 1, 2, and then he can't get me. What happened here? Oh, I didn't update. That's what happened. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So I could do this, which I'll freeze lock him. He'll only hit me for 1 damage. And that should be enough. Yes. So I'll do that. I will weak him. See how you like it, you dirtbag. And then I get to trigger something else. It's healing. I don't care about that. This. I'll trigger that. So sap warmth. I hit you for 2 more. So I'll put you at 11. Then I don't want to get trapped in this corner. So I'm gonna get hit anyway. So let me just take my medicine. And then I'll just have to save the ult. Okay. So then it's your turn. And you are going to rush, attack for 1, because you've got weak on. So I'll take 2. And then you're going to hit me with the weak. It's my turn. Do this. And weak attack is reduced to... I think it's just for the turn. I can spend 2 to cleanse if I need to. So I can move. Yeah, because you're going to heal yourself, you bum. I could do this. I'll spend 2, so my movement's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to deal 4, range 2, and then heal 2. Okay. So what's silence or slow? Slow, rush, retreat, move is reduced to 1. And you are going to try to rush to me. Silence. Missling with silence cannot use special abilities and elemental bonus actions. An enemy with silence doesn't resolve its special ability and doesn't discard cards from its slots. Oh, so it delays it. Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do that. So let's go all the way up. That sounds like a lot of fun. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm full up on Ember. And I'm in one of those spaces where I'm going to deal them weak, slow. I'll deal you slow, weak, and silence. Whoa, where is that? Is it just one token? What the hell? Okay, can't find the rest. So you're slow, weak, and silenced. I'm not gonna kill myself looking for that. And I won't move. All right, how long does weak last? Conditions. Dog it. 32. Weak. Attacks are reduced to 1 that cannot be reduced. I think it's until you use it. So, cool. Alright, so then on your turn, you will deal 7 in range 2, and then you will rush. Now your slow falls off. You still are silenced and weak. At the end of its turn, you discard 1 token. So I would have discarded this at the end of my turn, but it's still on you. So you did do that, and you discarded slow. But you're still weak and silenced. Okay. Then my turn. I mean, it's time to use that ring, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna rush and heal 2? I gotta hit you for something. I can move 1. This is within range 1. I can move 2. Hit him with the primal shot. Or to attack +2, which would be 6, which would be 5. Hit him with the ult, and then move away. So I think first I'm gonna move 1, 2. Then I'm going to this frostbite. Finally found one. I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? So then frostbite, attack +1, pierce 2. So I pierce your armor, and I'm hitting you for 5. So I hit you for 5. Then you're a fire type, so I attack you again, which is for 4, which I'll hit you for 3, which takes you to 6. So I have you at 17 of 30. Right? Then I will gain that back because of that, and I'm going to ult. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to ult you for 3 more damage. Taking you to 20. Right? 18, 19, 20. So honestly, I just have to hit you for 5 more, and I heal the full. I just have to hit you for 5 more. That's all I gotta do is hit you for 5 more. I think I can make it work. I think I can make it work. Yeah, I think I can make it work. Okay. I'm not moving. So your turn. You still have weak and silence on. You're going to rush and try to hit me for 4, but you have weak. So it's just going to be 1 damage. And then you will discard weak, but you still have silence on. And then it's my turn. Oh, and you heal 2. So then it's my turn. I'm gonna do synergy. Let me see if I can do this right. So this will be 3. I'll be 4, 5, 6, 5 damage. Plus an ult of 3 of 8. I don't think that kills you, but that gets that first marker on you. And you will inflict weak on me to where I'll try to hit you. So that's... I'm going to do this to gain 3 synergy, which then lets me trigger this. So I gain 1 damage to hit you for +2. So I'm hitting you for 4, 5, 6. -1 is 5. So you will take 5 damage. So that is 11, 17, 23. Almost there, but that's okay. That's what the ult is for. So then I'm going to ult as my bonus action and hit you for 3 more, which is 1, 2, 3. So that puts us at 24, 26, which is more than enough to put you here. You're 4 left from death. Then, what are you going to do? You're going to rush, attack. I got to take the 4 damage, and that will heal me to full. And that'll end my turn. You're still silenced. So here, 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 and this. You're going to rush, hit me for 4. Nope, sorry. You're going to rush, attack, hit me for 4, and then hit me with weak, which is what I need. And because you're silenced, you don't trigger your insane ability, because you only lose 1 at the end of your round, and you lost the ones that you did. So silence says misslings with silence, an enemy with silence doesn't resolve its special ability and doesn't discard from its slots. So I think that means it's delayed, I think. So let's do this and this. Okay, so I just need to primal shot you and then move. And that's it. And that's it. I got him. Oh, it took the whole deck. But I got him. Primal shot. So I'm going to primal shot you with weak, which will just do 1 damage to you. And that triggers this. And then I just need to end my turn 3 spaces from you. It says end your turn exactly 3 spaces from you. So I'm going to trigger this to move 1, 2, and then I'm going to do my essence to wait a minute. Did I do that right? I think I can't move. Yeah, I don't think I can move. Yeah, I don't think I can move if I want to make this work. I gotta take this hit. I gotta take this L. He'll hit me for 4. I'll live just barely. He'll hit me for 11 damage. Yeah, he'll hit me for 11 damage, but I will live. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which will put me at 15. I have 1 health left, but I'll live and we'll tame him. God. Okay. I can't move if I want this to work, because I got him next round. But he's going to hit me hard. So I'll be going to 15. Yikes. Okay. All right. Yep, it is what it is. All right, so you'll trigger this, which you will hit me for 4, inflict weak, and then you'll trigger your ult, which you'll heal 5, and then hit me for 7, which is 11. I'm 1 away from dying, which is fine, because my plan is this. To do this, to blink 2, 1, 2, and then move here to end my turn to be 3 away from him. And we won! Oh, gosh. So, and we tamed it. Which got this one. Oh, wait, I could have done it last time. Be exactly 3 spaces from him. I didn't have to take the damage. Actually, I didn't have to take the damage. I'm an idiot. I didn't have to take damage, and I'm not going to. I didn't have to take damage. I could have moved there, and he is exactly 1, 2, 3 from him. I did not have to take that damage. Nope, I'm staying with my 4. I'm dumb. Yep, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I could have tamed him last round. I didn't have to take any of that damage or that ult. I'm dumb, so I'm retconning it. I would have gotten it last round and tamed him, so I got him. I am an idiot. Okay, so we tamed him, so we're E105. I am so dumb. Alright, E105. I had him last time. Come on. E105. Your Mistling overpowers Blaze Reef. The defeated creature seems curious. It probably wonders how a much smaller Mistling could defeat it. Because Pikachu's the best. But for now, it retreats and regroups with its kin, observing the fight from the darkness and awaiting what unfolds next. The tension among the Mistlings is almost palpable. You wonder. The Blaze Reef you just fought was in its prime. It still has time before it must return to the sea. Maybe it will choose your championship instead. Each Mistling that took part heals half, but I'm already good. Blaze Reef becomes my new fire Pokemon. Alright, so I'm getting card. Alright, a lot of stuff to add. Pull all this out. So 21 and the Tame card get added to the Pokedex. Pika Pika. Pikachu's the best. So Blaze Reef, and he is a fire type. Done playing these games with these monsters. Bow down. Alright, remove that, of course. Okay, 18, 22, 23, remove 19, which I just did, clear the arena. If you have Academy Secret 3, I do. If you have Academy Secret Part 3, go to E56. E56. Here. Alright, before we get there, let's take a look at our new Pokemon. That's right, hard hitter. 4 water cards. This might be my new friend. Forget you, Charizard. Special ability bonus action, 10 Ember, Scorching Heat, and Scorching Waters. Deal 1 willpower in range 1 for each fire card in your discard pile. Heal 2 for each water card in your discard pile. And he's got a story going on here. Your Blaze Reef must master its control over the fire element, but it's before it can focus on its water shape. Deal at least 12 damage with the Scorching Heat and Soothing Water special ability. When you fulfill this, flip this card. Ooh, that's interesting. Our starting cards are Wave of Steam. Move, deal 2 willpower and 2 burn in range 2 +2 to the attack, +2 to attacks. We've got Scalding Breath. Deal 1 willpower and 1 burn in range 3 for every 5 damage you have. And if this is a wind type, I get to move. Then Coral Barrier. Discard 2 Ember, heal 3, and gain +3 to willpower blocking. I think he might be my new friend. Let me tell you about my best friend. I think he's gonna be my new friend. You're coming with me. Let's go. Alright. Alright, so then we have... You realize that you're not dealing with a single blaze reef. There are more of them, and all of them are wearing collars, branding them as the property of the Academy. You sigh, not sure what to do with them. As a tamer, you know that the blaze reef often leave the sea and wander off, but they need to come back to water on a regular basis. Those here haven't seen the sea for too many years. On the other hand, they are not your property, but the Academy's. Should you really meddle? Should we leave the blaze reefs out, lead the blaze reefs out of the cave? You will let them out through the canyon. They will catch the distant scent of the eastern sea to have them return to the sea. Or should we secure them here for the Academy? They belong in a museum. I mean, they belong in the Academy that seems to rely on their powers. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. What do y'all think I should do? Cleaning up while I think about it. I really don't know. There's... Maybe they could find another way to gain power at the Academy. I mean, they're an Academy. Figure it out. You don't have to enslave stuff. To be continued. Yeah, I mean, if y'all want me to stop here, I can. Yeah, I can stop here. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:22. Yeah, I need to stop here. I do need to stop here. Not a lot of people know that, Matt. So I think I might stop here if to figure out what we're gonna do, because we're so far from getting into the stinking Academy. Is getting into the Academy, like, there's got to be more to it. So I think we do need to pause here. Yeah, I think we do need to pause here. I'll just write E56 in here to say that we'll stop here for tonight. Yeah, I was having fun. I was just gonna keep going, but yeah, we can stop. Okay. So we will stop here. Stop at E56. And that's what we'll come back to for the next one. And we'll pause there. So this is where we left off. We were at 2, and that card was there. We had the wind thingamadoohickey, and I don't know if I'm gonna let them out. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, so we'll stop here. That's what happened. This is what happened when I played. This is what happened when I played Stars of Akari the first game I played before the obvious flaws showed themselves. Where I was just kind of in it and I kept going, and next thing I knew it was 6 hours later. But yeah, we'll stop here. We'll stop here. We got two new Pokemon, which was Blaze Reef and Prowler. So we got 2 new ones. Oh, and yeah, and Barrett's stuff well, Barrett's important, so y'all got to get there for that. So let me close it out so y'all can get there and hang out with them. Cool. So that's gonna end tonight. What's coming up is Thursday, Pac-Man's coming over for the finale of Aeons and Outcasts. And then Saturday's co-op chat, I believe that I should be joining that. And Sunday, Kate and Cynthia are back for Arkham Horror. And then we'll continue with this back on Tuesday and see where it goes from there. All right, cool. Well, y'all enjoy the amazing Barrett, the awesome Colin, and we'll see where it goes from there. Thanks everybody for coming by and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Always love having you. And thank you to my Patreon subscribers. And if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Until then, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.